5 bombs like this one in one hole. That's how the US targeted Iran's nuclear facility at Fordow. In total, 14 GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator or MOP bombs were dropped. And this wasn't a last-minute plan. 2 US officers had spent 15 years planning what became Operation Midnight Hammer. The sole aim, to reach and destroy tunnels believed to conceal 1,000 Iranian centrifuges 200 feet down beneath a mountain. That's too deep for a single 30,000-pound MOP to reach. So the solution? Drop multiple bombs into the same shaft.
The cap was forcibly removed by the first weapon, and the main shaft was uncovered. Weapons 2, 3, 4, 5 were tasked to enter the main shaft, move down into the complex at greater than 1,000 feet per second, and explode in the mission space. Weapon number 6 was designed on each side, so there were 6 on each side. Weapons number 6 was designed as a flex weapon to allow us to cover if one of the preceding jets or one of the preceding weapons did not work.
So how did they know what to target? Let's look at the satellite imagery. At Fordow, there were 6 large holes in the mountainside, what US analysts identified as ventilation shaft entrances. Satellite images also revealed tunnel entrances that were deliberately buried with earth just days before the bombing. And here, an area blanketed in dust, likely the result of a debris cloud from one of the impacts. The US military says the GBU-57 bombs had several targets at Fordow. This image shows 2 groups of impact points on the mountain. 12 MOPs in total were dropped here. So where did the other 2 bombs go? They were aimed at Natanz, another key uranium enrichment site. Israeli airstrikes had already targeted several surface structures there. But satellite images reveal something else. A large, empty area with one visible crater and possibly a second nearby. Use Google Earth to rewind 20 years and the picture becomes clearer. In 2023 it looks like empty land. But go back to 2003 and you see large buildings that have since been buried. The MOP struck directly above those now hidden structures. Back at Fordow, Google Earth tells a similar story. At first glance there are no obvious buried structures. The tunnels are dug into the mountain. But scroll back in time and you'll see tunnel entrances once led to surface buildings, all of which have been completely buried by 2009. That same year, satellite images show 2 ventilation shafts in the mountain, both of which later disappear. Those shafts match exactly where the MOPs hit. And in the days before the B-2 bomber strikes, the Iranians poured concrete caps over the ventilation shafts, perhaps a last-minute attempt to shield what lay beneath. Richard White, BFBS, Forces News.